Oh, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your
Slasher.
Hey,
Quake at ESWC again. How do you like that?
I think it's really good. This is my first ESWC, so I'm really excited to be here. It's my first grand finals. I've never been to France before. This will probably be the last Quake 3 event ever, and it's probably one of the best Quake 3 events ever too, so I think it's pretty fitting for a final event.
What are the top names here that you really like seeing here at this event?
I mean, there's Cypher, Cooler, 04, CZM. I'm a huge CZM fan, so I'm glad that he got an invite to the finals after not qualifying at the Masters. Noctis, F22, Fox, Jibo. So there's so many good players here.
Do you have any idea how this is going to turn out?
You know, when I was doing predictions in my head, I had Cypher, Jibo, and Fox and Cooler like in the top 3. But so far, the Americans, to my great delight, have been winning their matches. Chance just beat Cooler, and Rafa just beat Cypher, and now CZM has to play Jibo in a little bit. So I'm really hoping that the Americans can pull through this event.
Is there any other like first-person shooter game, I mean, like 1 versus 1 games that are coming up that you would like to see, or in the pro gaming scene?
Well, it's glad you mentioned that, because Quake Live is coming, and I finally have confidence in id Software in doing this properly. I haven't had confidence in them in a while, and Quake 4 really wasn't that good of a game. That was a lot to do with the Doom 3 engine and not really being suitable for 1v1, and then Raven, who really didn't take care of the game that well. But after going to QuakeCon and having conversations with John Carmack and having conversations with Marty Stratton, who's the lead producer for Quake Live, I really do think that they have a good understanding of what they need to do to make Quake Live not just a great esport game, but a great mainstream game too, so there's enough, a large amount of users that it's not just a small population.
What is it in Quake Live that can make it even bigger now? Except that it's free, of course.
Well,
so everybody
free is a really big thing for a lot of people. Without having to go through the trouble of getting the game and finding an old game like Quake 3, and then dealing with all the install issues and having all the maps and everything. Quake Live, you download everything on the website, so you don't have problems with getting all the maps, get on the server, and have to deal with all this erroneous things that plague a lot of the current issues.
Is it basically like Quake 3, or what is what's new with Quake Live? Is there anything new, or it's just taking the best part of all the games, or what is it?
No, it basically is Quake 3, except they have changed some things as the game has just evolved over the years. So they've taken a lot of things from CPM, and they've reduced the rail damage to 80, they've reduced the lightning damage a little bit, they've hired the rocket damage, and they've made Plasma Gun a bit faster. So they are changing a lot of the gameplay elements from Quake 3, but it basically is Quake 3 ported over, though that's not really too bad, because Quake 3 is pretty bad.
Are you going to try to play it yourself?
Yes, I'm actually competing in a Quake Live tournament right now. I actually just lost in the upper bracket semifinals game, 2-1.
Okay.
So I've been playing, and now I'm in the lower bracket, so hopefully that goes okay. I do love to play.
Are you going to try to get to the very best level and try to compete again?
I mean, I've never competed. I've never personally.
Oh, you never been up there?
No.
I thought so.
No, it's always been. I've always loved to do it. I played Quake 2, Capture the Flag, for like 6-7 years, and I got to the very, very top where we were playing the best Swedish players in the world, and we played cross-country matches with America and Sweden, and they were pretty close. So I did get really good. But then I played Quake 2 1v1 near the end, and I got pretty decent, but 1v1 was never my strength, and then I never really played professionally. But I would always love to try. I might try. I mean, it's not really a viable option in terms of making money and having a career, but if I could try to do it on the side and practice enough, I might be able to. I mean, it's going to be really hard to catch up to these guys and playing Quake 3 for 8 years. You know, it's almost impossible.
Do you have your own theory why a country like Sweden is always up here competing in all these games, like Counter-Strike, and also I know they have. Is there like one? Who's it in Quake? Swede?
Quake player Fox.
Fox, yeah, exactly.
Well, Fuki was supposed to come here, but
yeah.
he has some mental thing. I don't know what's wrong with Fuki. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But it's his deal.
But do you know why? How come Swedes are always up there?
Because you guys have winter for like 70% of the year, and all you guys do is sit at home and play lots of video games. But it's cold a lot of the time. I also think that the internet is amazing in Sweden, so you all ping 10 to the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
And I just think the Swedish culture is much more evolved technologically and connectivity and a lot of social networking. So I think
more geeks in Sweden.
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah. So I think Sweden, especially Sweden, but Norway too, and Finland and Germany and Netherlands and everything. They just surpasses the United States right now in terms of real gaming. At least PC gaming. America is dominated by consoles, and Europe is stay true to PC for the most part.
All right, cool. That's it for this interview. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye, Rakaka. You guys are the man.
Thank you.